What's up? I'm live and I'm driving. Just want to do a live real quick. I haven't done a live today, and I want to do a live and say, hey, what's going on? Anybody have a question? Whether it's heating and air, whether it's aquaponics, whether it's, hey, what's the weather where you're at? I mean, that's a good question. Man, look at the sky. It looks beautiful, guys. Have you seen the sky? Take a look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Wow, man, that is amazing. What are you guys doing today? What questions do you have for me? Anybody want to ask me a question? That's why I'm here today on the live. Just wanted to just kind of, while I'm driving, just talk to who's out there and kind of ask y'all what y'all been doing. Anything interesting happening in your life today? Anything to be happy about, to be grateful about? I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. Who's watching? Who's out there? What are you doing? I'm just driving, just finished my last call, and now I'm gonna go probably feed my fish, because I definitely need to feed my fish. Cash only, Jay! What are you doing, Jay? Raining here. Man, I know. I think it's about to rain where I'm at because the clouds are kind of a little bit gloomy, but man, if you look at the sky, it looks beautiful out there. Anybody else want to ask some questions? Cash only, Jay. What do you think about being mechanical engineering technician or HVAC technician or aviation technician? Wow, that's a definite... I don't know about the aviation. I would say that if you're an aviation technician, then you've got different equipment that you're working on, and that would probably be really cool. I would probably think that was pretty interesting. As far as mechanical engineering technician, HVAC technician, I'm a CMC, general mechanical contractor, so I can work on residential, commercial, refrigeration, and then a lot of other different scopes like boiler construction, process piping, pneumatic controls, solar heating and cooling, different things like that. As far as, what do you mean? Like what the differences are? What do I think about them? I think HVAC technician, you're going to be super busy and you've got a lot of different, I don't know, really, what do you think about? Like what question? Like where do you want to go with this? There's so many different things I could talk about. I don't want to just ramble about it, but what do I think about it? I think all three of those are great job opportunities, especially the aviation. I think that'd be really cool to work on planes air conditioning systems. Or aviation technician, would it be you working on the air conditioning of the planes, or would you be working on the actual planes? Because if you're an aviation technician, isn't that just for working on airplanes' engines? Or is that just the overall anything to do with the mechanical means of the airplane? You tell me. I don't know about that. That's not my expertise. My expertise lies in, of course, air conditioning, but I would say residential, commercial, HVAC, also aquaponics. I've got a little bit of background with aquaponic gardening, and as far as electrical, I got some background there, some plumbing. Let's see, what else? If you want to play guitar, I can definitely show you how to play the guitar. I maybe even show you how to sing a tune. Jay, what are you doing, man? You still there? You still watching? What do you got going on this evening? You got any big plans this evening or no? What about the forecast? Has anybody seen the forecast? What do we got going on as far as the weather? Mike Morales, I know he's got something going on. I know he's got it down pat. Wow, look at this beautiful sky. Man, it looks amazing. What's everybody doing? I only got one person watching. I bet you that's Cash Only Jay. The other person that got on here and asked the question, they just jumped right off. Can teach me to sing like Johnny Cash? Man, Jay. Oh, it's margarita time. I just missed that comment. Man, margaritas. Margaritas, Jay. Margaritas. You know what? I could go for a margarita right now. I definitely could go for a margarita. You know why I could go for a margarita? You know, I look like I could go for a margarita. Look at me. Jay, just look at me. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? I look amazing. You know, my daughter says that these are girls' glasses. She says those are women's glasses or girly glasses. I'm like, what are you talking about? These are men's glasses. I ordered these off Amazon, and they said men's. So you can't tell me they're women's. Plus, they could really be for both men or women, right? I'm sure. Most glasses could be. Unless they're pink. Well, then again, I better watch what I say. Yes, cooked tacos, sitting down to enjoy one. Oh, man. Let me ask you a question, which might be a stupid question, Jay. Did you put jalapenos on your taco? How do I share this? I don't know if you can share a live, man. That'd be really cool if you could share a live. I don't know if you can share a live video. Oh, hey, my man's still on here. I have a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering in a foreign country. I like everything related to mechanical engineering. I struggle about going to HVAC field or aviation or manufacturing side. Really? Because if you've got a degree in mechanical engineering, then you ought to be able to slide right into the HVAC field as far as an engineer, someone that is designing projects, you know, putting together blueprints, something like that. As far as HVAC, oh man, you could offer service. You could help put together designs for new buildings. If you had a construction building that's being built, you could be on the front end of putting together the equipment necessary to take care of the load of the structure, you know. But I can try to help you with that. I mean, if you want some more, if you want to try to work together to figure out how you can better understand what you're not understanding as far as HVAC, there's so much that goes into it. But with your background, you ought to be able to definitely slide into HVAC field, because it's not as complicated as, I mean, your degree is really, really awesome. As far as manufacturing side, manufacturers need people with mechanical engineering degrees. They definitely need that. So you should be able to definitely get on the manufacturing side. I got them ready, hot as good. Just share it on Twitter. Cash Only Jay, thank you for sharing this. I really appreciate that, man. I love you. Yanis Haya, I would say HVAC, you're definitely going to be able to slide in there. Not only can you work for the manufacturers, like big brands like York, Johnson Control, Carrier, American Standard, I would get into designing your own system. If I was to give you either that or get on with a engineering company, because there's definitely not enough engineers, and the practices sometimes are not really how they need to be, because there's lots of mistakes. I work with DVM Pro software, and when I'm using DVM Pro, I use it to design the piping layout, how many units are in the building, where they're going, and I match the air handlers and the condensers to the tonnages required, and then that's how I get my pricing. So I would say something like that, but I would love to help you. Definitely, I would love to give you my contact information so that you can keep in contact with me. What country are you from? I'd love to know that. But yeah, that's interesting. I'd love to know more about your mechanical engineering degree. Definitely keep in touch with me, and let's try to work through your problems and try to get you situated, because if you got that kind of degree, you're definitely needed in the HVAC industry. Not only that, but you're needed in the manufacturing side of things, because there's a need for manufacturing, because units nowadays, we have a shortage of equipment. Just like there's a shortage of coins or a shortage of money, there's a shortage of equipment when it comes to manufacturers right now, because of the country getting shut down. Everything's stopped, and manufacturers are way behind. I've had to wait 3 or 4 weeks on an air handler, and It's really sad when I have a customer that needs an air conditioning fixed, and I get them a price and I go to sell the equipment, and then they say, well, it's going to be a month before your equipment is manufactured. And that's how behind they are. I would say if you can get into building your own type of system and you make it to where it doesn't have well, if you make it to where it doesn't have such an obsolescence to where the parts fail so easily and so quick, the longevity is longer, then you're going to be in good shape, man. I wish you luck, man. Great job on your degree. That's really awesome, man. Anyways, Cash Only Jay Yanez, that's how you say your name, or Yanez. I appreciate you guys watching me. I'm from Algeria. I did an equivalence for my degree here in the U.S. They give me a bachelor's degree, but I have to pass the exam to be licensed. Really? Okay. See, I've got my mechanical contractor's license, and it was about 10 books, and it took me about 7.5 hours to take the test, and now I can do jobs around $500,000, and I've got $2 million with the insurance. But if you want to get your contractor's license, or are you talking about your mechanical engineering license or manufacturing? What type of license are you thinking about doing? Is it you're going to be your contractors? Because if it is, I can help you. There are some very good classes you can go to that will fast track your way to get your license. B1 Solidarity. What's up, man? Shout out to B1. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you give me the thumbs up. Pow! Guys, I got to get off here. I'm going to do a live every week from now on so that I can answer questions like, you know, how to get your contractor's license, how to do heating and cooling, the HVAC industry, aquaponics, growing cannabis, anything like that. To not walk in the virus. Now I'm in my first semester HVAC associate degree to improve my skills and knowledge. That's awesome. Very cool, man. First degree, good luck. That's awesome, man. You've got your mechanical engineering degree, and now you're going to further your skills in HVAC. I can say that you definitely need to be on the manufacturing side, especially since you're going to this much of an effort to educate yourself. Because with HVAC, most people are only going to a 16-month class or a 20-month class, and then they go straight into the field and they're offering services. So that's really awesome. Really cool, guys. All right, I'm going to live again, and I'll do that tomorrow around the same time, guys. I'll see you here.